Yo, it is Guido. Welcome back, guys, to this episode of World of Tanks. And you probably just earlier saw my great game where I show off the obvious skills that I have because I'm good and all that stuff. Well, I when I show something like that, I also like to show the juxtaposition, juxtaposing a video that's that's the opposite. That's this one's titled "There Really Won't Be Anybody Above 2,000." All right, so here I am, IS-22 in the 2-2. Oh, found that guy. What the heck is he doing? Driving up on stuff. Free shot, free damage, that'll work. And of course, he pins me with this now. And one more. Yes, okay. Unfortunately, he didn't die. That would have been nice. And I'll push into this aggressive forward spot. You've seen me use this quite a bit. I quite like this spot. Recently, it hasn't worked out very nicely. Why is that? Well, teams. This spot requires your team to invest pretty well into the town and support you so that you don't get attrited or jumped all over. But you'll notice that, I don't know what my team's doing. I really don't have a very good idea. Right now it doesn't look too bad. I'm feeling like things are okay. But if you look at the two mediums and the three mediums in the back, the ISU is, I don't know what he's shooting. The EBR has proved there's nobody in the field, so the ISU is wandering out there going for a picnic. There's still two mediums. So the Scorpion, that spot I don't understand at all. I'm assuming he's looking for shots down the road or something. The Patton, he's got it locked down. Nobody is getting to the K row. That is for dang sure. And hey, there's my buddy who can not help but pen me every time. Ready for the Angels. Hold on, Angels on high, and wings for Angels. There we go. Dead. I think that's the long and short. That's about the best thing I do. Look at us. We've got an advantage, right? We've created an advantage. I've made an aggressive move. I've locked down the middle. We're working these guys over pretty well. Oh, we lost one guy though, but we've got an advantage. I'm up to 1,800 damage. This looks pretty good. But what's my team doing? I don't know. I'm not really sure what the plan is over on the east side. Right? There's 3-4 guys on that road. Are they going to push down the zero column? It's not something I've seen much of, but maybe it'll work. I guess. What do they think is going to happen over there? Like I said, no one's going to be above 2,000, and I'm going to type this in. I kind of noticed right now that what was going on as far as on the map. The EBR's in the back. Does this not look like a win? This really is beginning to resemble a fairly easy win right here. And we've done it without... You just have to laugh. You really do. You have to laugh. We have done this without the help of any of these guys. Right? They maybe have sniped through here and got a couple hits, but none of this dude, all of these guys, they've done not a single thing, and we've managed somehow to get it to 4-2. But I'm just quietly trying to work this. I'm looking for a way to look. There's still we have 3/4 of the map. We have 3/4 of the map, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our tanks are in the bottom right quadrant in the southeast, where there's not a single red tank they can ever shoot at. All right. Oh my goodness. We have the field. What are they doing? Somehow they're getting lit and hit, which is a special kind of stupid. They've actually managed to go back there and still get damaged. Well, this was a bad move. So I turned from a pretty good play into a bit of a Muppet show here, and I just needed to get out. Yeah, see, I just get hit again, and holy cow, this is not good. And then there's the Charfuture, and I gave up a bunch of hit points trying to press this, all right? Trying to press... Look where they are. It's hard to describe. I would try to understand what's going through their mind, but I don't think there's a mind involved back there of any kind. Of all the terrible places to enter into the city on this map from the south, that is the worst one. You have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 tanks have chosen the worst approach, well, the worst initial setup, and then the worst possible approach into a game that we have been winning for a while. I didn't help. I went up and gave a bunch of hit points away I didn't need to give away. We'll go ahead and show you what I'm doing with mine. And it actually doesn't look too bad still. This thing looks like it's still able to be won. I need more hit points so that I have more of a vote. And unfortunately, I gave a bunch of them away, attempting to press a bad situation in the city. And now they're all pushing in. Where were they? 3 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, guys. It's incredible. It really is. There we go. There's one for you. And I'll reload maybe. Can we out-reload them? Or are we just going to die? Oh boy, that was lucky. That was a little lucky. Somebody gave me help. A little help from my friend, the RT of all people. A little help from the RT, and we're up to 3,372. And the M449 just drives into the middle of the building, or the middle of the city. Thank goodness the T-34B bounced. Could have been the end right there, that's for sure. Well, what's fascinating about this, another fascinating thing, is the enemy team really hasn't been hyper-aggressive either. They've all kind of been sitting back in their field and back in their area. Let's see if we can get one on him. He doesn't come out. That's a little bit disappointing. I thought I might have a shot on him. Thought he was going to rage forward, and then we get this dude, and we'll get a shot on him. There we go. That works. And maybe we'll get one more if we can. There we go. We'll sneak one into him. Excellent. 4,144. And the T-34B kind of hides. The UDES, I get a little spotting damage off of that guy. And now I'm defensive. We've got the M449 behind us. They're kind of pushing in now. Our guys are all... Yeah, unfortunately, that bounces. Another relatively lucky bounce right there. 2 of them, actually. This thing doesn't have fantastic armor. It's not bad. But that was probably relying on my whole armor a little more than I really wanted to. And now I've got to press out here. I'm going to try to survive the UDES. The T-34 will just own me with his depression. I can't back up because I just lost my buddy in the middle there. So if I poke my rear end around there, so really, at the end of the day, I'm in big old trouble right here. You see the T-34 is doing his thing, and I'm just expecting to get jumped on right now. There's the UDES, who thankfully only tracks me. So now I'm just going to have to tuck up here because I can't really sit there and let the UDES do his thing. Try to bait this T-34 a little bit. There we go. So we got he breaks the gun instead of me. Should be a fairly easy one shot there. And I'm just really waiting for the end and wondering, where was my team? What were they doing? Miss me, miss me, miss me. There we go. I guess he didn't miss me, but he did bounce. What I'm waiting for right now is somebody to come around my side and maybe get one more shot of damage. I mean, I'm cornered. Anyone nearby is going to know that they basically own me. I'm just going to pray that something goes through. That's not going to happen. Please don't kill me. Oh, there we go. He's got to be pretty frustrated right now. And more than likely, now that there's only 3 of us left, 2 in an arty, someone's going to show up. There he comes. So the Char's after me. I'll just swing around, see if I can auto him and get a shot. Yay, one more. We'll get a little shot into that guy. I went into HE just so I could maybe do some damage along the way to the T-34. The good news is that the Char comes around and gives me a sweet 567 HE damaging shot for 5,029. Yep. So there you go. It's 5,000 damage plus, and I was right. In fact, I think I type it in here based on how this went down. Say something like there won't be a single person above 2,000 damage. And you play long enough and you see how things go. You see how much damage you do, and then you look at the enemy and how many guys are left. I go, I did 5,000. There's that many guys left. I'm betting, based on what we did, there's probably not anybody else that's above 2,000 damage. And if they are, it's only one, and that's not very much. And as a matter of fact, the next highest was 1,800 and some change. And you kind of get a sense for those things. We play this game that much for how the game goes. You look at the tiering, you look at the tanks, you look at the how many guys your team killed, what your damage was, how your team played, the absolute muppetry of it all. And it was a pretty safe bet to say that there probably was nobody above 2,000 damage other than me, and that was true. that was 100% true. It may not surprise you, but we lost that. I don't know what the lesson is here, other than terrible deployments lose. Aggressive positions can get you damage like that. I had no opportunity to get out. This is one of those you're all in positions. If your team doesn't support you and come in and help you, you're probably not gonna. You may get a lot of damage like I did, but you have no opportunity to move around. So there you go. That was now I'm depressed. See, the battle before, I was the greatest ever. Every game is an ace mastery, baby. And then there's this. Awesome.